Whoa, it's Wulzy. Welcome back to another Geometry Dash video. Now today I'm going to be testing the waters by playing a medium XL demon by Serponge called Space Magic, a level that I haven't quite got round to beating yet, which I'm going to remedy right now. This level has some brilliant atmosphere, it's got a lot of glow in the beginning, and it shows great progression as it goes through, especially in the spider part which has synchronization all the way up until the climax of the level. Wow, I just died to the easiest boss fight ever. Now, with this spider part, you've got to absolutely focus on your timing right here. It's a very consistent timing, and there's a very small window between the saws that you've got to get through. Oh yeah, then it breaks up slightly, and then it goes back into this rhythm. Bang, got through it. And this continues into the UFO sections. This has great sync all round. It's progressing, but it's also consistent in its difficulty and timings, which I really like. Here we go. Here is the city heart, the climax of the level. This is really cool. You got lots of moving objects right here in both the foreground and the background, as you saw in that UFO section. There were black beams that covered up the UFO. There's also this sweeping transition, which is really good actually, because if you look around about here, you'll see that the green orbs have a layer of glow above them, so you can still see where they're going to be before you get to it, even though there's a massive overlay that like brings in this new sort of aesthetic in this section, which is really creative and well done in my opinion. Super nice progression. This part may be a little bit empty because it's above where all the action is happening, and you can't really see what's going on in this pillar section. It kind of chucks you upside down. If you don't remember, then you're kind of screwed. We're leaving the city right now. These timings are probably going to get me. See, I'm a bit ahead of the curve right there. I survived somehow. I'm not exactly in the middle of these spike pillars, but you can still survive. It's very lenient with that. Okay, that didn't take too long. Didn't take too many attempts. This is going to be a breeze. A good kind of breeze, not the bad kind of breeze, you know. Oh, the song fits in with it so well. I've got a real sense of mystery going on right now with this black screen overlay that's darkening the whole level a little bit, while also having these bright layers. It's a very good variety of colors, brightnesses, tones, etc, etc. Really nice mix of hues too, making it look really nice and saturated and varied. Oh my goodness, these spaces are tighter than I remember. Okay, let's go. No! That final beam he shot wasn't in a straight line. That kind of caught me off guard. Okay, go down the slightest bit. There we go. As you can see, it covered up more of the top than the bottom. Here we go. Oh. Yes. Boop. 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 As I said earlier, the sync is keeping the same format, but it's still progressing. As that extra note in the song comes in, the boop, you're still keeping the same jump pattern, but you're doing something else in the level. You're hitting an orb instead of just jumping normally, which is really subtle, but I think it does wonders for the progression of the level, in my opinion. Oh! We're going to the city heart, baby. Let's go. Hold, hold, still hold, but jump a little bit late. There we go. Nice sync right there. Really, really good. I'm really enjoying this level so far. No, my goodness. The structuring in that mini wave is a little bit different to what I'm used to. It's certainly unique, and it does feel good to play once you actually get the hang of it, but it's not something I've got the hang of yet. I didn't even notice the spikes on the edges of the slopes until just then. Conveniently, when I get there for the first time in normal mode. The depth in some of these sections is insane too. There's so many different tones of the same color, and then it's all brought together by the glow. Damn, I was a little bit off with my timings there. In those two parts, the UFO is a little bit more difficult compared to the spider, because the spider, when you sync it, it's literally just a single click and then you're automatically up. But in the UFO, when you click, you've still got that floating time of when you're still jumping or still falling. So obviously it's going to be a little bit inconsistent in that sense, but the click pattern still remains the same. If you hit an orb slightly late in that UFO section, you get chucked way out of your pattern and you kind of have to adjust. which is really hard to do, especially when the song has like really distinct beats that you're clicking to. I still think the level's gameplay is very good, there's just certain aspects that throw me off. Very small nitpicky things, you know. I need to stop saying you know after every single sentence, because it started off as something that would only annoy me in editing, because I wouldn't notice it when I was actually speaking. But now, since I've edited so many videos, I'm noticing it when I'm speaking, and it's very triggering. Hold. Still hold, jump late, bam, bam, bam. 1, 2, 3, hold, hold. Nice. Okay, we're getting to the wave. What are you supposed to do there? You go up, and then you just drop and hold again? I've been trying to spam my way through there, and I keep dying because of it. How did I not just die then? The fact that I'm still alive right now, even though I broke the pattern like 7 times, is ridiculous. Serponge's colour management really intrigues me because these beams are blending and they tie into the background slightly, but you can still tell exactly what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a guideline of where the fireballs are going to be. Even though it's completely different in brightness and saturation to the background, it still ties in a little bit. It ties in well for an overall appealing aesthetic, but you can still tell exactly where the fireballs are going to go. I really like that because with that detail, he's improved the gameplay and the visuals in one go, which is really hard to do, especially with all of these colours on the screen that are all different in their saturation already. I'm very impressed by that. Okay, we're leaving the city. Come on! Don't die a stupid death, for the love of God. Wow, glad that attempt happened. Oh, my goodness, I was so low going into that. I knew I was doomed ever since I clicked on the yellow portal. I was so low going into everything in that attempt. What the hell? Has my dragon run out of sauce or something? Like, is it just not flying anymore? Actually, it was my UFO portal that was doing that. It wasn't even the ship. Wow, I'm a genius. Haha, nice joke, Wulzy. You got your facts wrong. Bruh. I keep jumping too low, going into that robot upside down portal. Lol. Lol, me when the coin route is easier than the actual level. Me when I'm still not going for the coin when it's easier than the level. This is the rhythm that my head makes against the wall every day. How long was I gonna hold there? For some reason my brain just thought that if I held the button for an extra 2 minutes I would just ascend into heaven. Oh, you saw that straight fly, didn't you? Yeah, my finger's really enjoying the beginning. You know how it's like a 30-second ship? And you got a straight fly for most of it? Yeah, my finger's enjoying that. I'm swapping to this ship because notice how far off the ground this ship is. And look how far off the ground this ship is. It's huge. I'm swapping to the smaller, skinnier one. I don't know if you noticed, but about half of this video's commentary so far is at the beginning because I keep dying over and over again. I'm trying to mix up the display for you guys, keep you entertained instead of you just watching me fail at the beginning over and over again. Oh wow, the very first attempt I put on this ship, I'm already here. I'm at the city heart. Coincidence? I think not. I mean, I love my dragon boy, but this guy is just so far superior. Attempt 1, and I'm here! Let's not die at this first click again, please. Ah! I'm so dead! I knew it! How did I live that long upside down? What the— Maybe if you just shut your mouth instead of having a big fat gaping mouth, then we'd be all fine and dandy. But nope. Let's just ignore the fact that my icon has an open mouth. The very last window. Are you serious, Spider? Can you stop acting up? I'm convinced that it's my icons at this point and not me. Again. Look at that straight fly. I'm literally a beast. Oh, excuse me, game. Why didn't you kill me just then? I literally just nosedived into your supersonic beam. But, nope, I'm still alive. Okay, I missed the blue orb the first time I got here. Now, I wait a little bit extra just so I can hit the blue orb, and bang! I hit the blue orb. Yes, I've hit the blue orb. Yes! Now, there's a spike that just stops you. How am I alive? I have no idea at all. I was so high up. I think Serponge portrays height so well in his levels. Like, you can tell you're really high up. Same with depth. There's a lot of foreground and background elements that are tied in really well. Yes! Hit the blue orb for once. Yes! Space Magic by Serponge, sung by Mega Nico. That was so good. I really enjoyed that level, even if I did get a little bit aggravated by it. I'm going to swap back to my regular icons while I'm talking just now. But that was a really, really enjoyable experience. I really liked the synchronization overall. I really liked the atmosphere in it. There was a lot of glow, there was a lot of dark spaces, there was a lot of light spaces. Brought together very nicely overall. Some fantastic progression as you moved through the three sort of stages. One was like the intro, the second part was like the city, and then the last part was leaving the city. And in the city, I thought there was pretty good depth too. You could clearly see the foreground, the background, and the middle ground. They were both different from each other, but they were all tied in. I thought it was very nice. And I really liked the bit where you went up very high and there was barely any detail at the top. I think Serponge does that really well without making it look really empty. So it's a very good portrait of height, depth, atmosphere, anything you can really ask for. This is a fantastic level, one of my favorite 2.1 levels. Amazing. Thank you for watching this demon completion video. Make sure you join the Discord server linked in the description. Have a good day.